divorce me. I can't see you as a woman anymore. I see spread.
One day, my husband blurted this out as if he had had enough. I shot back. Fine, here's the divorce papers. Perfect timing. I was already thinking about divorce. There's no way I can spend the rest of my life with this man. I'll make him regret wasting my life.
I'm Lily, a 35-year-old housewife.
I live with my husband Marty. Our cozy home was a wedding gift from my parents. I was so grateful they built it for us. I vowed to repay their kindness for the rest of my life. I want to show them their grandchild's face and be a dutiful daughter. But married life didn't turn out as smooth as I thought. We had a beautiful daughter. We named her Felisa, hoping she'd bring smiles to everyone's faces. From the time she was a baby, she was so adorable that my cheeks would loosen every time I held her. Even though I lost sleep due to childcare, I never resented Felisa.
Hey, Birdie, can you hold Felisa for a bit? That is respirant. No, I'm gonna work on my bike. Don't interrupt my hobby time.
He never helped with childcare. Currently, Marty got into biking after we got married and often left home for days on biking trips. Think about Felicia. You are her father.
No matter how much I pleaded, he'd just say, I'll think about his sport, but I'm busy right now.
And that's not the worst of it.
Marty mustn't make much money.
We are far from financially comfortable, yet he spends on bike gear and luxuries. If he keeps this up, we'll be in trouble when Felicia needs tuition.
I told him to be mindful of his spending, but he just says, it's my money, or what's wrong with spending it on my hobby.
He clearly doesn't think about our future and probably has no intention of saving. It's not just me who will suffer if we run out of money. It should be a concern for Marty too. But no matter how much I plead, he doesn't listen. I thought I had to start earning money. But when I said, I'll work, so please help with the chores, he replied,
Housework is a wife's job.
there's only so much time in a day. I can't do everything myself. Yet Marty never once offered to help. He'd come home and lounge on the sofa or tinker with his bike, as if it's my job to do all the housework. He's never even said thank you for juggling housework and childcare. I deeply regret marrying such a terrible man. Today, Marty left the house again, saying he's going on a bike tour. I thought, in riddance, and went to take out the trash. Wait, what? I glanced at the parking lot and saw Marty's bike. He said he was going on a tour, so why has he been gone for days? Is he cheating? Staying at his mistress's place for days? I acted quickly and hired a private investigator. As expected, he was cheating. Honestly, I had no love left for him, but I was trying my best for the sake of our family. He does whatever he wants, neglecting his family, but still having the audacity to cheat. There's no way I could love him anymore. I want to be free from this life. I want to live just for my adorable daughter. I had reached my breaking point, and one evening after dinner, Marty, who was relaxing, suddenly looked serious.
Divorce me. I've messed, really. I can't see you as a woman anymore.
Finally, he said it. The words I had been waiting for. I wanted a divorce. He doesn't help with housework or childcare, earns a low salary, and has no clue how to manage money. I can't possibly share my life with such a man. Look now, I'll be free from him, but I won't let it end with just a divorce. After all, he's treated me terribly. I'll make him regret using me like a maid. Fine. Here's the divorce papers. I had already filled out the sections I needed to because I wanted to get away from him as soon as possible.
Marty surprised and said, how?
Maybe he thought I would beg and cry. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
He seemed suspicious of my readiness and asked, are you sure?
But I smiled and said yes. I hurried him to fill out his part. Once I confirmed there were no errors, I felt relieved. By the way, there's something else I need to tell you. Even Marty looked uneasy. You are really a worthless man. You never help with housework or childcare, and you spend all your time on your bike hobby. But you earn so little. Did you know isn't just maintaining your bike was straining our finances? When I said I would work and asked you to help with housework and childcare, you said it's a wife's job. You never even thanked me for all the delicious meals I cooked for you. Marrying you was a total loss. I calmly listed all the wrongs he had done. Until now, I had accepted whatever he said, but if we're divorcing, there is no need to hold back. I let out all the pent-up frustration and blamed him for everything.
Marty couldn't take it anymore and slammed the table as he stood up. Now about to talk. I bring home the money. I provide for you people who just stay at home, and you're saying I can't spend it on my hobbies? You are a selfish one. So, I can. As managing the household finances is a wife's job. Just versus. You can't do that. You're the reckless one. Search fresh me. Us women should just shut up and support their men. Mr.
What a terrible thing to say. What was I thinking, sharing my life with such a man? I really had no judgment when it came to men. The only benefit of marrying him was having Felicia. I should have acted sooner. But from now on, this man will struggle to even live. I am fully prepared for my final move. I placed a certain photo on the table. And you to the table?
Well, there is this.
Of course. Muddy recognized what was in the photo. It was evidence of his affair, provided by the private investigator. Pictures of him kissing a flashy woman, entering a neon-lit street, and going into an apartment that wasn't ours. I knew about your affair too. The woman you're seeing is young and beautiful, though it seems she's quite the player. Didn't you know? She's seeing other men too. You're just one of the guys she's playing.
It's a lie. You're making it up.
But that's irrelevant to me. You know you could be sued for alimony because of your infidelity, right?
Wait, watched that reprats thirsts. I should be the one asking for alimony. Precious wisdom.
I can't help but laugh at his absurd reasoning. He's going to claim alimony when he's clearly the guilty party. When he's the one who cheated, his stupidity is beyond saving. Go ahead and claim it if you want. I don't know if you will win, though.
Fine, our way of I will. You'll regret divorcing me.
The one who will regret it is you. I think, but I swallow those words. All right, let's divorce then. I had already packed some of my things, ready for this moment. As I head for the door, I remember something. Oh, you should leave this house soon.
Grant back so it's wash. Why, the conversation.
This house was bought by my parents. You have no ownership rights. If I'm not living here, they'll probably sell it. You have no right to stay. So pack up soon.
Cannot anticipated this about the house and shouts. Wait, is Eileen with our adorable daughter?
Seeing her cute smile. I know I'll be living in an environment where I can properly protect her from now on. August, I refuse to live a life being used by a man like that. I'll live the way I want to. I'll live for my daughter, and I won't let anyone interfere with that. Later, as I had said, I did claim alimony from him. We communicated through lawyers, and it seemed he had hired a cheap one with the little money he had. But his arguments were so poor that it was clear he had hired a sub-pair lawyer. My goodness, I was really surprised. I never expected such a stupid demand. My lawyer later told me. Of course, he had no right to claim alimony from me, but he probably didn't understand that due to his lack of education. And now he's struggling to pay the large sum of alimony I claimed. Moreover, I later sent evidence of his affair to his company. I was furious that he could treat me so horribly and still work there as if nothing happened. Word spread quickly in his small, low-paying company. He always been boastful, spreading all sorts of stories and acting important. So it's no surprise that his superficial friendships fell apart when word got out. By the way, his affair partner turned out to be the daughter of the company president, and as I had found out from the investigator, she was quite the player. The president, fond of his daughter, cut my husband loose. Now he's been abandoned by his friends and his affair partner, and he's being ostracized at work. I feel sorry for him, but he needs to work hard to pay back the alimony. As for the house, my parents decided to sell it after they found out I had divorced and moved out. It was a decent house, so it sold for a good price, leaving him without a place to live. He seems to be living with his parents now, who are quite strict, so he's probably being put to work. He certainly won't have time for his bike hobby, let alone go on a multi-day tour, visiting his friends, his affair partner, and even his hobbies. There's a part of me that finds it a bit pitiful, but also amusing. He probably can't relax at home anymore. He always said housework is the wife's job, so I hope his parents pile it on him and he learns how hard it really is.
He always said housework is the wife's job, so I hope his parents pile it on him and he learns how hard it really is.
and so my long saga of revenge came to a close. While my ex-husband struggles with his life, our adorable daughter is growing up healthy and strong.
Much can you met, Mom?
Her wobbly steps, as she calls out to me and walks towards me, are irreplaceably precious, and now our family is growing. After the divorce, I got a job with the help of my parents to support us. That's where I met Roger, and we fell in love.
He's a sincere and kind man who said, "You must have worked hard," and held my hand even after knowing I was divorced.
I feel like I can walk into the future with him. I had sworn off marriage, but maybe with him it will be different. He doesn't mind that I've been married before, or that I have a child. He even dotes on little Felicia and visits her at my parents' house every weekend. Felicia has warmed up to him and calls him Daddy. The first time she did, he was so moved that he cried, and I knew he would love Felicia too. Now, I stand on the threshold of a new chapter in my life.
Mommy, you're pretty.
My daughter hugs me tightly as I stand in my pure white dress. When I lift her, she happily kisses me on the cheek. This is my second walk down the aisle. The first time I was so nervous. I could barely see in front of me and focused only on making it to the end. But now I can look forward with clarity. At the altar stands the man I love. I take a firm step forward, ready to embrace my new happiness. From now on, the three of us will weave our happiness together.